Hey everyone, thanks for hitting play. Welcome back to NGB Stories. We have a fantastic audio lined up for you today, so let's not wait another second.
Imagine this. Your alarm screams at 5 in the morning. You plan to do so much. But you hit snooze and wake up at 8, feeling defeated. Does this sound like you? Don't worry. We have all been there. It is a brutal cycle. You think you are not a morning person. But what if that extra hour of sleep is costing you your dream life? What if your entire destiny is decided before the sun even comes up? Today we are diving into a story that will change how you look at mornings forever. It is about a man who had absolutely nothing. But he turned his life around using a simple, secret daily habit. Welcome to NGB Stories. We share stories of real people who transformed their lives. Subscribe now to build your future. Let's jump in. Ever feel like you work hard but stay in the same place? That was Thomas. He was a 32-year-old night guard at a textile warehouse. He worked 12-hour shifts, earning barely enough to survive. He slept on a floor mattress in a tiny room under a single flickering bulb. His shoes had holes, but physical poverty was not the worst part. Thomas felt trapped, watching other people's lives through their windows. He saw families having breakfast and men heading to work. He slept while they woke to build dreams. Thomas tried to change. He applied for better jobs, but every door slammed shut. He wanted to learn skills, but working all night left him exhausted. His mind was numb, and his body demanded rest. So he would just collapse. His mother called from the countryside once a week. "Thomas, when will your life get better?" she asked. "I want to see you succeed before I pass." He would force a cheerful tone. "Soon, Mama." But he had no idea how. Thomas was not lazy. He worked incredibly hard. He walked miles during his shifts. But hard work alone was not changing anything. He was working hard in a life going nowhere. Working nights made him feel like he was living backwards. The world moved forward while he slipped. Then a cold November morning changed everything. His sister called him crying. "Mama collapsed." He caught the first bus to his village. At the clinic, his mother looked weak. She fainted from exhaustion. They couldn't afford her medicine. She held his hand. "Thomas, don't waste your life. Find a way. Promise me." He sat by her bed after she slept. He looked at her wrinkled hands, worn from decades of field work. Both struggled, but went nowhere. Something inside him cracked. It was pure rage at his helplessness. He walked into the freezing pre-dawn air. It was exactly 5 in the morning. The village was silent, but a few farmers walked to work. The air was cool and fresh. In that moment, Thomas made a decision. "No more," he whispered. "I will find a way." On his bus ride back, he noticed a well-dressed, middle-aged man reading a book. It was Mr. Chen, a wealthy local shop owner. It was only 6 in the morning. Thomas gathered his courage and approached him. "Excuse me, sir. Why are you on this early bus?" Mr. Chen smiled. "Because I wake up at 4:30 every morning. I use this quiet time to read, think, and plan my day before the world wakes up." "But don't you need sleep?" Thomas asked. I sleep at 9 in the evening. 7.5 hours is enough. Chen studied his tired face and asked about his sleep schedule. Thomas explained his night shifts. Chen nodded. You sleep when the world works. No wonder you are stuck. He leaned forward. Young man, let me tell you a secret that changed my life. The hours between 5 and 7 in the morning are magic hours. That is when you can build the life you want while everyone else is still dreaming. Thomas asked, But how? I work until 6 and need sleep. Then change your sleep, Mr. Chen said. Sleep from 6:30 to 11:30. That is 5 hours, enough to survive. Live your real life during the day, and eventually find daytime work. But the key is to wake at 5 in the morning. Always. That is the secret. Chen handed him his card. If you are serious about changing, call me. But it requires rare discipline. Thomas took the card and promised to start tomorrow. They met at a cafe the next day at 11. Chen drew a diagram of a house in his notebook. Imagine your life is a house. Right now it is falling apart because you never work on the foundation. You are too busy surviving. He pointed to the diagram. 5 to 7 is foundation building time. While others sleep, you construct your future. 2 hours daily is 14 hours a week and 730 hours a year. That is the equivalent of 91 full workdays. In 1 year, you get 3 extra months of life that everyone else wastes sleeping. Thomas's eyes widened. 3 months. Here is the system, Mr. Chen continued. This is not negotiable. Hour 1, from 5 to 6, build skills. Spend this hour learning something that will change your financial situation. No watching television, no scrolling your phone. Learn a skill, a language, or a trade. YouTube has everything. Hour 2, from 6 to 7. Build your body and mind. Spend 30 minutes exercising. Walk, run, or stretch. Your body is your vehicle. If it breaks down, you have nothing. Then spend 30 minutes reading, planning, or applying what you learned. Chen added rules. First, wake at 5 daily, including weekends. Second, sleep early. You can't cheat sleep. Third, the first week is hell. Your body will protest, but push through. After 90 days, it becomes who you are. Mr. Chen gave Thomas a 90-day challenge. Show me what you've built in 3 months, and I will help you find a better job. Thomas accepted. The next morning, his alarm screamed at 5. Remembering his mother's face, he stood up. The first week was agony, his body aching. At 5, he sat watching Excel tutorials on YouTube, forcing his burning eyes to focus. At 6, he walked around the neighborhood, then read articles about accounting. By 7:30, he went to bed, slept until 2, and prepped for his night shift. But around day 20, something shifted. Thomas woke up at 4:58, 2 minutes before his alarm. His body had adapted. He felt ready. The Excel tutorials started making complete sense. He was learning formulas, data analysis, and basic accounting. He completed his first online certificate. His morning walks became a joy, watching the sunrise. By the end of month 2, he had finished 3 online courses. He had lost weight, His mind was sharper, and his confidence was growing. He was changing his life 2 hours at a time. In the third month, Thomas put his skills to work. He created a simple Excel spreadsheet to organize the warehouse inventory. He showed it to his supervisor, who was highly impressed.
On day 87 of his journey, Thomas was called into the office. "Thomas, we are expanding our accounting department," his supervisor said. "We need someone who knows the warehouse and has bookkeeping skills. The job is yours. It is a day shift and it doubles your salary."
Thomas stood there, speechless. 3 months ago, he was a hopeless night guard. Now he had an office job with double the pay. That evening, he called Mr. Chen. "Mr. Chen, I did it! 90 days and I got promoted!" There was a warm pause. "I knew you would," Mr. Chen said. "Now remember, do not stop waking at 5. That is your life now." "I won't stop," Thomas said. "This is who I am." 1 year later, Thomas was the lead accountant. He had saved enough money to move his mother to town. He got her great medical care and rented a beautiful apartment. Every morning at 5, he still wakes up, not because he has to, but because those 2 hours are sacred. He learns new software, reads books, and plans his future.
His coworkers ask why he still does it. He smiles and says, "Success is not a destination. It is a daily practice, and mine begins at 5. My friend, Thomas's story is absolute proof. Your life can change. Right now, starting tomorrow morning. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is not talent or luck. It is how you use the time when everyone else is sleeping. Between 5 and 7 in the morning, the world is quiet. No notifications, no meetings, no distractions. Your willpower is at its peak and your mind is fresh. This is the golden time to change your path. Successful people know this. They understand that winning the morning means winning the day. So, here is your challenge. Step 1. Tonight, set your alarm for 5 in the morning. Put your phone across the room so you have to stand up to turn it off. Step 2. Decide what you will build in your first hour. Choose a skill, a course, or a business idea and commit for 90 days. Step 3. Protect your bedtime. Go to sleep early. Cut the scrolling. If you wake up at 5 every single day for 90 days, your life will not look the same. You will become stronger, more disciplined, and more capable. And that version of you can achieve anything. Thomas had nothing. No degree, no money, no connections. Just a choice to wake up early and build. You have more than he had. You have the internet, education, and opportunity. The only question is, will you use it? Or will you hit snooze tomorrow and wonder why nothing changed? If you are ready to join the club, hit that like button right now as your commitment. Tell us in the comments what you will build tomorrow. Let's hold each other accountable. Share this video with someone who needs this wake-up call. And make sure to subscribe to NGB Stories. We bring you stories of real transformation every single week. Your future self is waiting on the other side of that alarm clock. Don't make them wait another day.